Hello everybody, welcome back. We have a little in-between project, and for everybody who is wondering if I only do bikes, no, don't just only do motorcycles. I also do any type of vehicle, part, project, whatever, as long as it involves a little bit of engineering and design work. So what we have here is an supercharger intake for big power tractors that they do drag races with, and a cylinder head as well. And as you can see, I sprayed this with a mattening spray white, so it's a kind of chalky on it. So you can just wipe it off. And what this client wanted me to do was to reverse engineer it, since this needs to be fitted with an extra spark plug. So there's one in there now, and he wants to put in a second one, and he just needs to know where the clearance is, and we're gonna design a tool for it as well, so he can drill it in the exact right spot. The intake we have needs to be reverse engineered because they want to fabricate a new model for it and make some alterations to it. So this is going to be done with a HD scan, and this is going to be done with a rapid scan. We're going to scan everything with a shining 3D Einscan Pro 2X Plus with the attachment on it. And let's go do it. And then it's just a bunch of fusion work, 3D engineering, everything from point cloud. So after, too many failed attempts, we got a scan with as much data in it as possibly. The only thing the scanner does not really do well, as you can see, is holes. So we've got a hole there, a hole there, a hole there. The most annoying hole that we don't have, that I really wanted, is the intake on that side. And for some reason, when it starts scanning the square and you get too close, and that's why it screwed up a few times, is that it starts turning because it has no reference to the square on which side it actually is of the square. So we might be able to do that with the stickers and the HD scan. So that's something I want to try tomorrow. But for now, this is okay, and I have enough information to make up a model for the check for the spark plug. Well, actually, if you look inside, it's quite nice to see where the original one goes, and that there should be enough room on the other side to place another spark plug. That's pretty cool, actually. For now, bye bye, and see you guys tomorrow. So, good morning. This is actually the final day that I have the scanner. I rented this one for 3 days, just as a test case if I want to buy one myself. And the verdict is yes, oh yeah, I want one of these because they are really cool. And actually, just to give you a thought about the process, since I'm still scanning the intake, and I've tried the HD scan with the markers, I tried the rapid scan, which actually worked quite well, and then I got a tip through a friend of mine who has one of these scanners, and he said, why don't you do the fixed scan, and you just rotate the piece every time, and then sometimes you have to align them by hand, but most of the times it actually does it for you. And that was actually, it's quite a time-consuming process of doing the scans, but you get a really nice and easy result. So I tested this last night, and I will actually do the scanning that way, and that's a big tip. Even with big parts like these, because I thought you had to use the turning table for it, which I used for a rocker arm and a camshaft and a computer mouse for a friend of mine. But the case is that you don't need to do that. You can actually just rotate the object. We could actually scan this entire bike using that process if we want to. Yeah, so I will just now show you how the fixed scan goes, and then I'll show you a bunch of parts that are scanned as well, and hope you guys enjoy. So the scan is complete of the intake, and now it's time to bring it into Fusion. And of course, I already did that. If you look at it, it kind of looks like an X-ray model of the intake, and it's really nice. So we can see all the features and know how the intake works, and to get all the measurements just right. So next time I will show you how I do that in Fusion, and this will be it for this time. See you guys later.